Okay, I want to say hello again, everybody. It's only me, Wushu Richard. I'm having a late lunch here, um, but I've stopped eating for a moment to make a quick video for everybody. Um, excuse me. Basically, this video. In this video, I'm going to talk. Okay, in this video, about some of my beliefs. Okay, and my beliefs and my non-beliefs. Okay, just a simple video. Just stuttering for a quick video. I want to say basically then, what do I believe in? Basically, there's so many levels you could go on to. There's so many things I could go into. I mean, I could talk about spirituality, anything, karma, parallel universes, heaven, hell, religions, anything like that. Reincarnation, right? Aliens, UFOs, extraterrestrial life, ghosts, anything like that. Okay. But good luck. Anything superstitious. Who's kind, who's nasty. But then basically, it is whatever you believe it to be. Now, what I'll say is, first of all, I believe that non-belief is the same as any kind of belief. Non-belief is basically saying that you believe something is not true, so you believe in something. You believe, if your mind is like totally concrete in like one way of thinking, that you think this is the way it is, as in you don't believe it. So if you don't believe in something, it's the same as it being like it's a kind of belief in itself. It's like you don't believe it. So what that basically means is your mind is so 100% about something, but you can't be that way. So with me, it's like I don't have, as I'm saying, I don't have like a total belief in anything, and I don't have a total not belief, unbelief in anything. You know what I mean? I don't totally believe in something, and I don't totally not believe in something. That's anything. And you will say, okay, then I can see your point. Yeah, okay, Rich. I can see your point. Okay, yeah, and then that's got a point there. Why would you be anyone? Yeah, exactly like that. Why would you totally believe in something? Why would you totally not believe in something? That's true. But at the same time, you may say, well, then I seem to come across as the half-assed. I mean, in life, don't you have to be 100% focused about something? You should be, right? If you don't totally believe in something, or you don't totally not believe in something, and that's like for anything, then what the hell kind of a stable person are you? You should be focused, right? So that's what people could turn it around and say to me. But that's really what I'm like. And there's so much illusion, a lot of illusions we create for ourselves. So in day-to-day life even, so I believe in our lives we need to just try to understand more and improve our thinking and learning the best we can. That's all we can do from what we see and in real experiences. Now, now what I will say though is, with in regards to I don't have a religion as such. I don't have like a really. I've never had in the past. I mean, especially like a religion like so a lot of people out there would see it. Like let's say for example, people like I don't just. No, I mean, in terms of like God and creating like people and that, who the hell would I be? Who would I be to say that there's no God? I mean, because I don't know. Yeah, but I would be an idiot to say too much about, to say too much and try to describe the makeup of a god. Let's say, for example, try to seem like I know more than we know that it'll make you up to be. Whatever is. Okay, so I don't know. So I'm not that. You know what I mean? But it's like. It's the same as aliens. I've never seen aliens or UFOs or that, right? But it's like, who the hell am I to say that there's nothing like existing or in any kind of what we might think of as life or any kind of other form of life in the universe or beyond it, right? Because we really don't know much as little simple human beings, and we need to humble ourselves and be true. But there are a lot of scientists who are humble, and they try to study truthfully with science and then study more. But it's like, as people, we can only study from a human point of view. And our learning from our study will constantly keep evolving. But it's all about one thing, and that's being a human and learning about our own survival, right? More or less. So anyway, no. Okay, so what I'm going to say right in this video, I'm not going to get into too much deep talks, okay, really. I mean, some people believe in all different things. But what do you call it? Premonitions. I know. Hold on. Some people believe in dreams. You know, and your dreams have in a meaning and things like this. You know, there's even books about things like that. Lots of different things. Okay. In China, they have the 12 animal zodiac. I'm not talking about Jackie Chan in this one. Okay, I understand. For example, Epic. I'm just saying that the 12 animals, you know, like if you're born on a certain year, it's the year of the whichever. It's like a 12 animal cycle thing, a yearly thing. Forgive me for not knowing this year's what animal is this year, but you know, but it's like, you know what I mean though. It's like they believe that they have different qualities, and like I don't want to say strengths and weaknesses, but that's my basic like explanation of it. You know, there's different characteristics of each animal, or so each person who's born related to that, but. You know, I don't care if you say animals or whatever it's supposed to be, but you know what I mean? Now, on this video, the reason that triggered me to make this video is my best bro, Demsley, martial arts bro, Demsley. Hi, Demsley, if you're watching. Demsley triggered me and inspired me to make this video because Demsley loves, it seems, bro, it seems that you are so into the star signs. Now, I don't know anybody out there if you follow star signs. I've said this a million billion times before. I don't follow it. I don't believe in it. I'm just being honest myself, right? Me and Demsley are so alike, my bro. Demsley, my bro. Me and Demsley are both Scorpios, right? And it's good fun. It feels cool. A Scorpio, you know, the claw and that we're badass. But a lot of people, there's things like, you know, people who like try to debunk fake psychics and stuff. There may be realistic, there may be real psychics out there, we just don't know, but I'm just saying, you know, it's like, there's some people who have also tried to like debunk, you know, people like the Amazing Randy, was it the Amazing Randy, you know, people like Randy, a few people like that who have tried to like debunk different psychics, and people like psychic readers. There's people that I'm a massive fan of, like Derek Akora. I think he's so fun, but it's like, regardless, I don't know if his abilities are. Hold on one second. People outside cleaning. I don't know if his abilities are true or not to whichever level. But who am I to say? I'm saying there are different people out there. People like Uri Geller, who James Randi actually, what do you call it? Showed that he was fake in some way, but proved he was a hoax. But I'm just saying, right, in some way. But it's like, I'm just saying, there are people that believe in different mystical readers. There's people like Mystic Meg and things like that, and it's often like you find this. It's quite weird. It's quite unbelievable, really, when you think of it. Like, it was always in like the newspapers, or in like the TV Times, like magazines, and like the TV Times and the newspapers and things like that. And TV Times. Magazines and things like that that people would buy. My mother, she used to always read the star signs, you know. And there's some people like who talk about things like, you know, what do you call it, the cold reading, and when you like, there's people who can like say anything and like they're very good with their words and their minds, you know, and they're very intelligent people. They can develop with psychology and that, you know. So basically, I'm sorry I'm speaking like a retard here. I can't really, you know, express myself too well. But Demsley, my bro, is really, really into it, right? It seems really, maybe wrong. He may not be so into it, but Demsley seems to think it's really cool, you know, because they're both Scorpios and that, you know, and Scorpios are this and that, but. You know, it seems that you could say, it was even proven on this show I saw that people were tricking people like with giving fake readings of their of the star signs and stuff, and it seemed that when they was reading the wrong ones, like anyone could read to you another star sign and tell you that it's your star sign, and is that right? Something, and you might find that some of that fits you in your life, and you'll say, oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm like. But actually, they're all similar, and they're all more or less. It's just the way people feel, and they want to believe in something that there's more hope. But I'm just saying, for me, I never say that I totally disbelieve in something. The same way as I say I don't say I totally believe in something. So it's like there could be a possibility that it's true. You know, the alignment of the stars and that in the universe aligns up to certain times and positions that affect a human being. Now, I'm going to get onto my point of view in a minute. What I'm going to say about this, right? First of all, I want to say to Demsley, my bro, right, it's a very interesting thing. Now, Demsley sent me a funny video about some woman in a cave, and that was interesting. I know, good fun. And I know we're doing it all in good fun and that. I said, for me, right, I really don't believe, I find it hard to believe, and I don't want to say this totally because I'm not 100% as I say about anything, because you just can't be, because that's ego. You can't be Asimov. But for me, the basic thing, it seems, from my point of view, it just seems like it's always been and it always will be. There's a lot of points, factual points that, or at least in your face points that show it to be a load of bullshit to me. It just seems like so ridiculous bullshit to me. Now I'm saying that about star signs, when a lot of other people out there will do the same thing and they'll say, oh, that's the same with martial arts and kung fu, man. Oh, it's a load of old bullshit. So anyone can be ignorant. I don't want to be ignorant. I'm not saying it is a load of bullshit, right? It could be damn well. Let's give you an example. First of all, I'll give you my point of view why it seems like bullshit. It seems like bullshit. And it could well be, very likely to be bullshit. I don't follow that. I don't care what they say about the SARS. First of all, a lot of things the woman was saying on there were totally inaccurate about me. Like, right, let me give you an example. Right? They give a lot of pointers. Most of the star signs seem to be weird because they give you a description of what kind of a person you are. You are gentle at times, but you're the kind of person who wants to be understood. You are the kind of person who sometimes holds back their inner feelings, but always strives for more. And when the time comes to show your ability, you love to do it. You don't do, you always want to learn. You're not confident in your ability sometimes, but when when push comes to shove, you'll give it all you can. Anyone who hears that kind of fucking bullshit, whoever you are, excuse my language, right? I'm just expressing myself as I always fucking do. That is a load of fucking bullshit, because anyone who hears that would like it. But anyway, this woman on there, right, the lady talking about it, she said that Scorpios, so referring to me, I don't know about you, Demsley, maybe you, bro, but or anyone out there, but to me, she was saying that, she was the lady on the thing, on the video, was talking about Scorpios, and she said that, I'm the kind of person that was it, what was that, I forgot now, talking about power, talking about being unforgiving of people and things like that, saying that, well, if someone messes around with a Scorpio, in the future, if that person messes up, they'll go beyond the point where, Scorpio will never forgive you. And for me, I forgive anyone. I'm gentle with anyone. I don't know. And there's a lot of points they talk about the Scorpio. The Scorpio is secretive. The Scorpio is quiet. The Scorpio, I forgot the exact point, but I've heard this so many times. It's probably the same in your star sign, or whatever star sign it is anyway. But so Scorpio, they say, oh, he's shy, something like that. He's very quiet. They keep their feelings to themselves, keep themselves to themselves. They think a lot about things, and they like to make deep communication. Yeah, I do like to make deep communication, but all of that's a lot of old bullshit, because I'm not a quiet, timid pussy inside that, thinks about this and thinks about that in the world, thinks about other people, and, am I going to do a good job of it? I've told you before, if you're afraid of your own abilities, you're afraid to practice your own ability, you're afraid to make communication, you're afraid to try, then it's your own pussy, weakness, fear. Anyway, it's your own fucking problem. I come across as a quiet person, not because I'm afraid of this and that, it's because of the real facts. I got bullied in school because I could not literally fight against 20 odd people. When people were getting stabbed, I've heard stories of rapings, girls getting trampled on the ground by massive groups of people. I was living in rough areas where people were getting beaten up, mugged and things, I say. Things going on. I could not literally fight all those people. And then as for things like getting into arguments and stuff with other people on a daily basis, minds can't beat minds. So if someone's determined on proving you wrong, and it's always like, you get into an argument, you end up getting into a fight, and you might think, well, you have to prove your point and stand up sometimes. But I avoid negativity, not because I'm a complete pussy, because I don't want to end up getting into a fight, losing a job, getting thrown out of a country or whatever, if you're in another country, let's say, like I am in China, I avoid negativity. I don't want any uncalled for, I try to avoid unnecessary bullshit. You end up getting put in prison or something, you end up hurting somebody really bad, or putting them in hospital, or you get put in hospital. I know what I could do damage-wise, martial art-wise. And not like get into a fight, I'm not the toughest guy, but it's like, without the person looking, I can go straight in and finish. So anyone can attack anyone. It's like even with your words, your mouth, what are you going to try and prove a point over someone? If that person just doesn't understand you, fuck it, get on with your life and don't worry, let them think what they want of it. So I'm just saying, but you know, in the star signs though, they seem to make it like you're so mystical. Inside you think a lot about people. Oh, you're deep, you're gentle on one side, you're sensitive to other people's perceptions of you, and you want to be known, but when your time comes, it will come. And all this fucking mumbo jumbo bullshit, you know? And like, but you know, you're the kind of person who's fiery, the Scorpio is fiery, and you'll stand up to them, and you'll prove your point, and you'll let them know that you are worthy. No, I don't fucking care what fuckers think, they can fuck the fuck off. I've got these noodles here. I don't give a shit what people think. I'm not, nobody's rattling my cage, anybody watching, that's okay. It's just me expressing myself freely. Take it lightly, okay? I'm just saying, right? It's funny. It's like when you think of it, it's so laughable. Come on, be realistic. You know, you're not a fucking moron. If you can't control your emotions, your feeling, and you can't forgive people, or you want to prove a point, or you want yourself to be seen by the world, or you feel shy and nervous about whatever that's all your own fucking brain syndrome. Selfish dick. Really. So I find it to be bullshit for these reasons. But in terms of fate or things like good luck and bad luck and things being aligned in your life, in terms of like time, space and all that and the stars and how that fucking mysticality is supposed to line up things for you in your life, or something to do with your emotion, your mind and that reaction in that moment and this or that. Is it faster than your thoughts and everything? I don't know. But if that's supposed to be true then, right, first of all, that seems absolute fucking bullshit and crap. But even though it's mystical and fun, I know, fair enough. But I'm just saying, right, a lot of what we relate to is bullshit, our minds in general. But it's like, that's one thing. But going on to, if you want to go into the truth thing though, the truth side, because I said I don't totally disbelieve in anything or believe in anything, you're going to go on the truth side, right? You've got things like, is it quantum physics, I don't know, saying science, you know, when you go so small, smaller than an atom, and you go smaller and smaller and smaller. I don't know the exact terminology in science, scientific terms, but it's in science. There's a thing called quantum. I don't know where it's quantum. I can't even remember the exact term for it. I think Einstein talks about it. He says like, quantum. What did he say in the documentaries and that? People talk about that like the spooky action or spooky something, right? Where literally, really, they've found out this. Apparently, it seems truly in science. If you go, there are like they're not atoms. I don't know what they're called. Quantum, whatever the hell they are, small little things. You know, where something can exist in one place and another place at the same time. And if you change or make a change to this one or move its position, it will immediately instantly at the same time cause an effect on the other one, no matter how many light years away they are in the universe and how far, because they are literally connected by some kind of, I don't know what they call it, spooky this or that. It's like quantum, I don't know what, you know, it's in science. And this is true. So if then you're saying that the stars and the starlight is and the universe are connected to some way into us and now make up our mind, our electrodes, I don't know what the fuck, you know, then maybe then there's that possibility, right? But what for me though, as a human being, our thoughts of what we feel, how we feel, and we're like this complicated organism anyway, so how we feel, happy today or not, we want a new car, all this, that's all mumbo jumbo and bullshit, and a lot of stuff in our society we make up. The only reason you want an iPhone is because motherfuckers invented phones. The only reason you want to be seen on TV is because people invented fucking TVs. So why the hell should the stars talk about this shit on the earth that we made up ourselves? You can't talk about buying a new house. What's a new fucking house? A new house is bricks, wood, and things that you cut down from the trees and the rocks you found on the mountains and made concrete up yourself on glass, which is a man-made substance, and you just put this stuff together and you call it a fucking house. You're going to become rich one day. What's richness? Rich is just a fucking mind and the idea of people. Rich is only paper cut down from trees. And you say rich is money. It's nothing. I don't live as part of this world. I live in a monk, you know, I've told you, I live in totally nature. You see me as like, I look like this dickhead young haircut, some prick cut it the other day for me in the barbers, this t-shirt, you see me sitting and you think I'm talking like I know it all. I'm living here I'm living in nature, really. I know that I'm not sitting here really with this bowl, with this camera, with this computer, with this table, with this wall. I know I'm just an organism here on this earth. If I didn't have a shave with Gillette sensor, whatever the fuck, I would have a long beard here. I know that my bones will rot into the ground one day when I'm dead. I know enough from science around me to know what the deal is. That's a tree that the oxygen around. I know. But we make all this stuff around us. It is real, the world, the society. I'm not getting ratty, I'm speaking in my mind, guys. Understand me? I'll do it, I was saying, right? Really, we all do. We live in this world, we make this stuff up. It's like fake, but it's still real because it's like for our own survival. We make cars to travel to, it's more efficient than riding horses across the desert or carrying food from one place to another. Fair enough, we farm, we make houses for a shelter and that thing like that, clothes for our body to keep us warm. Yes, but I'm saying all that bullshit about the stars and this or that, and there's a flying animal or fucking Scorpio or scorpion, whatever you want to say, anyone. To me, it seems absolutely bullshit, especially when they keep getting that fucking shit wrong on there. Most of them talk about me saying, even if they get it right, I don't give a fuck if they're wrong or right. I just know how I feel today. If I make a fuck up or make mistakes in my day, I'll own up to it. And it's not a mistake because it's right in the moment when I'm making the choices that I do. And I own up to it and learn from my experience and try and be more positive and try and help others and try and do what I want to do in my life and make the most of it and learn and accept the whole fucking experience and never regret anything in my one life, and I never want to be anybody else because I understand myself and I treat everybody fairly and I treat myself fucking fairly. So the other motherfuckers out there that don't treat people fairly, and that's why I get so irate when I do, but I'm not irate like you see me. You think now I'm getting all worked up. All I'm doing really is just speaking loudly so you think actually I can be very nice and just normal. In my mind, I just let people speak how they want to every day, and some people, they just really want to put me down, so I get so quiet. I can't even look at you because I'm so afraid of it, and I just do what I do. I'm not like most people who are totally out of control. This is the real mind of Richard Clarke speaking. I don't live in mumbo jumbo gobbledygook. We all live on this earth. People out there taking drugs, joining gangs. There's people out there fucking spreading all kinds of new modern mumbo jumbo jargon language on the fucking internet. And the next thing is a selfie stick, as I say, selfie stick. Got one, got two. Stick it up your fucking bum, however screw. That's what they're probably fucking doing. There's people out there doing, I don't see animals going around with tattoos. No offence, right? I know some people have tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. My bro Demsley has a good tattoo. Epic. Scorpio for life. Yeah, Scorpio. Get the fuck over here. We do that shit. Rock for life. I'm just saying, but really though, I'm saying we make up all that we do. Beauty, cosmetics, and all this. And look, we're going to make a glorified dildo for women. I'm just being real. I do not fuck around. If people don't like what I'm saying on here, motherfucking love your life. Speaking. Imagine if human beings made another language imagine years ago in history, and the word was not fuck, motherfucker, bullshit, crapper, or something offensive that breaks your fucking mind, but something like then every time someone said that, you would get really pissed off, wouldn't you? But take it easily, because you've got to breathe oxygen and just live your life, okay? Thank you for watching. Bro, Demsley, my bro, and anybody watching this, okay? If you believe in anything you want to believe in, do it. If you believe in, ask yourself a question. Don't be like 100%, it depends on you, But if you believe in, really that the star signs and the animals and that someone knows you, or like there is actual kind of person, like there were the Scorpios, there were the Libras. My mum was a Libra, for example. And there's this, there's that, and then and things. But you can share your thoughts on it, because you know what, I might be totally wrong. I'm not wrong because I didn't say I don't believe it. I'm saying, right, it's things I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. I just keep positive. So there's stars up there working their thingy now, working their positions from the light years. I don't fucking know. Unless I could read that and I could plan this shit a bit better. Is it them first or me? The chicken or the egg? I'm trying to work this shit out, you know what I'm saying? So, I love my life and I try to make the right choices. End of story. If you are the kind of person who is very like they keep talking about, like you're so suspicious on the inside, or of people, and or you want more from people, you want them to value you, or you want to be seen in the world. And if someone treats you wrong, you show your power, you stand up to them and all this, or you're not having it, or if you lose your patience, or you're the kind of person who's very sensitive. You know what? All that's a human being's own fucking problem. Sort it out. At the end of the day, no one needs to compare to anyone. We're all the same. People keep putting other people down and not valuing people. That's the fucking problem. Love your life. You don't need to say motherfucking fuck every sentence like I'm saying in the video. Be honest, be true, love, respect, humanity, life, everyone around you. Don't treat people like a bitch because they're in a, or someone like a god because they're in a suit or they got a load of money. Treat everyone with respect, even the cleaner and that. Just like just like Brad Burton was saying. But let's say, for example, you know, treat everyone with respect because we're all the same at the end of the day. Everyone's got values that you didn't know. We can all learn from each other, and if you want more from life, try to do more and look for your natural gifts and things, and don't be afraid of practicing and doing what you can for this, like for yourself, or making something. Do what you like doing, not for others or something, like for yourself at least. You know what I mean? That's basically what it is, and then try and get yourself further. But it doesn't mean, to me, it doesn't mean that you get further in society, and that's the only in people's eyes. So that makes you worthy to be called human being. You are a fucking human being. You are you. Find another way if you're not happy with this way. And find people who are nice and like to communicate with you. Otherwise you'll be in a dark hole and believe that this is life. It's true. I'm a Scorpio. Or I'm a pig bum. You know, it proves, you know, I'm not the kind of person who can communicate with others well, obviously, because I don't have many friends. Oh, I'll start reading the star sign. I'll read this. Fucking hell. And then you go to another city and other people there are just treating you like a shitbag. You go somewhere else, you've got new friends. Talk with people, make friends online. Find people that share the same interests as you. And don't be afraid to talk about what you find interesting. If it's just something you like, your hobby or something, I mean. Don't be afraid to do something. Be honest with yourself, you know, do more. You'll be so surprised there's so many people like you in the world. But there's pussies out there now, no offense, cowards who just give up on their own lives like fucking ass, faggot motherfuckers, so excuse my language, and they get punked around by everybody else because those bullies out there are nothing but coward sons of bitches and they got dildo in their mouth. Thank you for watching. Train on and stay safe. Don't be a foul-mouthed cunt and don't fucking go around being abusive to everybody. Everybody, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for taking it lightly, okay? And yes, I know I should eat a bar of soap. When I was younger, my mum put a bar of soap in my mouth and said, stop using all that bad language. I didn't learn much, did I? I took a bite out of it, a chunk of it, spit it out. But anyway, as long as you use positive communication, that's what it's about. So positively love your life, okay? And speak beautiful, clean language. Thank you very much, Demsley, my bro, for watching. If you believe in it, well, fair enough, bro. I'm just saying, right? But for me, I just find it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? A bit realistic. It's a bit ridiculous. I'm saying to base all of our beliefs and thoughts on something. You know what I mean, bro? Anyone out there that's like we haven't studied enough. What I'm saying is if I was to study enough, if I was really like quantum physics, whatever you want to call it, if I was going to study it really, and I knew the way higher than any scientist we've got now today, my knowledge of it, you know, the universe. Then I could trace that all the way back to my human anatomy, my brain signals, and then learn exactly if that really is in connection with me on a real scientific level. But just because someone says it here or someone says it there, it's, you know, I just find it hard to follow that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Martial arts, reality. I don't just go, I'm doing the tiger, I'm doing the crane, like people think Kung Fu is. It's the reality of how you really block, how you go in, you grab that, how you twist someone's arm, how someone's grabbing you here, you trip, throw them to the floor, strike. These techniques fucking work, but people don't believe in real martial art. They just do MMA and lay on the back. Believe in the real reality about